What's up, chat? It's me, Jackson, and so I just want to talk about something in this video real quick. News is that I'm quitting Grow Garden 2, and here's why. First of all is that their player drop has plummeted, and they've gotten to below 50,000 players, when, mind you, just a few days ago, they were at like 500k plus players. Obviously, most of those were bots, but now they're at 40,000. Also, I might make another video on this, but half their players, actually even more than over half, are actually still bots. Meaning their real player count is probably around like 20,000, maybe even 10,000. Meaning that they were lower than Grow Garden. And that Grow Garden won. And yeah, so it's probably really lower because all these bots. If you look at Grow Garden 1, on the other hand, they're at 20,000 players, so not horrible, but also not too great, because obviously knowing they've had 22 million players in the past. But if you look at their player count here, these are all real players. If you see one of these, that's just a new player. You know, all of these players, these are legit players. None of these are bots. So that means it's 21,000 real players, as you can see here. If we look at their active players here, over 1 week, you know, a week ago they were at 200,000 players, and then over the span of literally 1 day, it has dropped to below 40,000 players, and had around 80,000 players during the update a few days ago. Then it just keeps on dropping. New visits has also gone down. As you can see here, they had a ton of new visits here, but their new visits have gone down as well, so meaning new players aren't joining the game. The other thing is that they never update their game. As you can see, they had a Muffin Bake update, which is a very mid update, by the way, which was 2 days ago, August 22nd. But other than that, they never update their game. And when they do update their game, it's always announced in the Discord. Well, it's not my fault. It's never announced in the Discord. As you can see, there's no announce of a Grow Garden 2 update in the Discord. But then they release the update blog after the update, so no one knows to join for the update because no one knows the update is happening. As you can see here, you know, only has 2,000 reactions here. You know. So like nobody knows that the update's happening. On the other hand, though, we have the Grow Garden 1 is actually announcing their updates. You know, they have Watering Wednesday. They're actually announcing their updates, right? And their updates are actually high quality updates. Here, you know, Harvest Moon Part 4, this is actually a good update, Watering Wednesday, you know? And they're consistently updating their game, and they're consistently announcing the update, you know? So the Grow Garden 1s, they still have good updates to the game. That is why I will be quitting Grow Garden 2. I'm not saying I'll be quitting this game forever. I might make a comeback if they start updating or the game starts getting better. But until then, I'm not going to be making any videos or shorts or streams on Grow Garden 2 unless something is happening. So I enjoy Grow Garden 2, but then the developers kind of flunked and they just don't mess with the game anymore. So, yep, I'll see y'all maybe if I make another long form video. But until then, it's other games in Grow Garden 1.